What is going on, everybody? It's John from the Dads After Dark show, and we're here on this exciting Indie Direct day. Some new games announced today, and one of them is The Longing. Now, this was the game. I am coming into this as blind as I can be. There's not a lot of information out there anyway, but blind as I can be, what we saw from this game was a game that plays in real time for 400 days. I love the concept. I love interesting new ideas. I'm curious what this means. I think I've seen saying you don't have to play for 400 days. I don't know what that means at all. So let's kind of go in and discover this. I just want to note in the icon at the top of the screen, it says 399 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds. So they've obviously are showing you like the first moment of the game. Let's go into this one. Beep. And yeah, really curious. Kind of glad I'm going to be able to take a look at this before any information comes out. I'm going to wait. What do you think? All right. Deep beneath the earth, there lay the realms of an old king. So I'm the king. Okay, we can see the timer is already there. Say goodbye to the daylight. This was a very dark trailer. Very, very dark. Obviously, the game's gonna be very dark. I don't usually like games that are sticking you in the dark. Reminds me of the Deep Nest of Hollow Knight. The Longing, a game by Anselm Pita. Based on a project. Interesting. Are we getting credits already? I did it! Did it, everybody! You know, I'm one of the great gamers of all time, and I can beat a game without pressing a single button. So there. That's pretty cool. They kind of put the credits right in to the cutscene. Obviously, not a lot of people with that are developing these indie games. Can't do that for Call of Duty, my friends. We're still going down. We are way down here. All right, we're seeing something now. Now this is like the old king here. He's got this cute little guy with yellow. My powers have faded. All I have left is you, my faithful shade. The other thing I noticed about the trailer was how slow this character moved. Can I move? All I ask of you is to wait and never to leave these caves. It's very odd they're putting the prompt to hit A up, see on the top of the screen by the hourglass. I shall now sleep for 400 days to gather my remaining strength. It's such an odd number too. Why 400? Not a year? Wake me when the time has come to end all fear of longing. What is 400 days from now? If they did this on launch, 365 days, 35. It's about May 20th or May 19th or something. All right. Timer has started. So this is my home, a nice place to spend the next 400 days waiting. Okay, there we go. There's that walk. Tap here or press A to activate. I can draw. Choose a color and a motif. I don't have that color. It shouldn't be too hard to find it somewhere in the caves. Interesting. So the only color I have is black. Myself. I can draw myself. I will draw that. Oh, God, this menu is Weird. Oh, boy. Yeah, I get the feeling the motif of this game is everything is going very, very slowly. And this drawing is going... Well, there's a spider on the left side. Now I can pause it. Let's just let him draw. He's still drawing. Still drawing. Oh, time goes by faster in the company of great art. Move the right stick over a picture and then press A to reposition it. Oh my god, my right stick is so slow. All right, it shows you a little picture of what you're going over. Press A to reposition it. Ooh. Now it says, time goes by faster in the company of great art. Does that matter where I put that? All right. Look at our... Oh my god. Look at hourglass. Time is progressing slow and steady. Slow and steady. Okay, we're just going to walk this way. Sit down and read. Okay. Nothing better than resting the weary body on a comforting armchair. Oh, you can sit and stare? Okay, let's read a book. Oh my god. Let's see what the Goose Girl is. There was once upon a time an old queen whose husband had been dead for many years. Okay. I'm sure... Why can't I advance? Oh my god. Menuing system's a little bit clunky. You can see the cursor moving on the bottom there. It's very hard to see, and it's easy to get lost. Like right now, I can't find my cursor. Okay, well, we don't have to read this book for a first look here. We'll leave that to you. How the time flies. I should be reading more. So I'm on minute 34. Did time just advance? I need to keep track of that. Let's keep track of that, because there's no way that it was just 26 minutes. Oh wait, what was that? Oh my god, it takes him so long to just turn around. I will need to find all 4 parts of this instrument before I can enjoy the pleasure of making music. I currently have 1 instrument part. Okay, let's go see what is outside of my room. It's interesting that when you move to the right, there's that cursor. Press Y for auto walk. I think the game will allow me to explore his vast realm, but I better remember the way. Auto walk. I wonder if you have to, like, find place... What? Wake the king. The 400 days have just begun. The king is still sleeping. I have to stay in this cavernous realm and wake him once the king is gone. Man, I would love to sleep for 400 days. Should I fast forward this video? I feel like this is part of the game. So you just have to watch this with me. We can talk about other things. So yeah, I host a weekly podcast with my partner Drew. It's called The Dads After Dark Show. We put out episodes every early Tuesday morning. We do a regular show every couple weeks. We do a top 10 of topics. Sometimes we do news. Sometimes we do just topics we want to talk about. And then every other episode we do a Betwixt, which is just some crazy weird thing. It's different kind of every time. This past week I interviewed my son, who's 12 years old. So we did that. And then we've done some other episodes. We've done some mini top fives. We've done some interviews, game reviews, so whatever kind of we feel like doing. But yeah, we have a lot of fun with it. Oh my god, there's something to do. Let me pick it up. Okay, that was a weird pickup animation. It was on the wrong side. A lump of coal. I will keep you safe, my little brother. And then I also do 30-second reviews. You can find that channel. It's Dad's After Dark Show YouTube channel. We do game reviews in 30 seconds. I tend to do Switch and a lot of Xbox. The reason why there's a lot of Xbox in there is because Game Pass lets me do a lot of reviews without having to like buy games. The store hasn't opened in a long time. It might take a while. Oh my god. I love the games on Game Pass, and I try to only review just games that I want to review. Did I enter the door? I'm just waiting for the door, I think. It's rumbling in my hand. Yeah, it's opening. But I review games that I want to review. I don't review every new thing that comes out or, you know, the biggest titles. I tend to like indie titles. But anything that kind of looks interesting, I'll review. And some of these games, most of these games, I say I do finish. Sometimes I will review a game just to, like, get an idea of it. But, yeah, I really enjoy those. Hopefully you do, too. Yeah, we're still opening the door here. They are really playing up the 400 days. So we're now 30 minutes in. So I feel like those last 4 to 6 minutes were real time, but it felt like it definitely jumped. Okay, the door is open. Enter. Okay, I can enter the door. As long as I do not accidentally close this door. This seems like a great place to be lonely. I better remember the way. Okay. So you press B to shut off the windows. Enter door. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going through the door again. I'm gonna slowly go out. So 10 minutes in, my first impression is I get what they're doing with this slowness thing, that you're going to be here 400 days and they're establishing the character. But you are asking a lot of players who have played Hades and some other games. You are asking a lot of their patience. A piece of chalk. Now I will be able to paint the pale moon that will remain forever enshrouded. Okay. I mean, you're asking a lot. I mean, these are gamers that play a variety of games, and I love indie games, but the treasure is behind a nearly impenetrable window of crystal glass. Not that I could make much use of it. So is that glass? It can't be sun. I guess that's glass. Yeah, this is a game where you don't want to see, like, branching doors, because you're like, you know, it's going to take a while to go through each one. Three more doors. I wonder how big these caves really are. Well, you live here. Doesn't he look like Mr. Burns? You know, from The Simpsons. He looks like Mr. Burns. He looks a lot like Mr. Burns. Alright, we're going to go through this first door here. It's not fair that if you're watching this on YouTube, you're probably fast-forwarding. I don't get to fast-forward. Another thing to pick up. Fallen brother is returning home. I now have 2 coal. 2 coal. Okay, there's stairs going down. Both of them look like they're separated, but this could just lead somewhere. Oh, lots of branching. Mmm. 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 I like the smell of earth. I mean, I definitely see where they're going with this, but... Mmm. Pick up. There's a lot of picking up in this game. The sheet of paper will be useful for my art studies. I wonder where it came from. There's some days I wish I lived underground. Could sleep 400 days. Interesting that the name of the game is in the top left corner. As I walk, I'm just gonna kind of look. The top left corner is some iconography. I'm not quite sure what it is. And then my countdown. I have 3 coal. And there was like an action menu. Stuff on the top. Can I get there? I'm gonna move my very slow mouse. Oh no. I can't get up there. I see. I wish I had someone to talk to, but I can still talk to myself after all. I just need to sit down for a while and sort out my thoughts. I see 3 icons. One's looks like an ear. One looks like playing a piano. One looks like a candle. Oh. Oh, I don't want to miss that coal. Oh. I'm gonna point out, like, even turning around takes a while. Like, my character, like, it will actually animate and turn around. Can you imagine testing this game? You must have a way to make it, like, faster. Yeah, our testers, they tested a tiny fraction of the game because the guy walks slow. There's so many branching paths. Honestly, I would say it makes you want to, like, see everything, but... All I've done is pick stuff up. I haven't really found anything but the king yet. So should I do a full review of this game in like 400 days? I mean, graphically, it's very striking. It's got a very interesting art style. Very curious, like the character's eyes are a bright yellow. Oh no, wait a minute. Will I dot? Wait, I can jump? There is moss growing down there. I better wait till there is enough to guarantee a soft landing. I guess it will take about 2 weeks. Wow. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. So I can come back here in 2 weeks when the moss grows. That is interesting. That is an interesting mechanic. This is really a calendar game. Before we finish this, I'm gonna try advancing my switch clock just to verify that things advance. I don't think I would fast forward it 400 days, because if it worked, I think it could give away something of an ending. But we could advance it like 30 days. Oh my god, I'm having a hard time just going down this way. What else can we talk about, guys? Monthly Mayhem is going on right now. I don't want to date this review, but Monthly Mayhem is a video game tournament that we run just about every month. Sometimes we take a couple weeks off. And this month has been fun. We've been playing NES Online and SNES Online. I'm going to pick up something here. It's been a lot of work, but we're in the final week, so that's good. We'll probably take more time off. What would our next game be? Could be Pokemon Snap, honestly. Sometimes a beautiful melody is playing in my head. My daughter's name is Melody, so I kind of read that as My Beautiful Melody. I'm glad these dialogues stay up, because if you're walking and you're like looking at your phone while you wait. Okay, I can climb. Oh, now we got flint. I can climb. Here we go. I now have one disappointment. Ha! So I can't climb. I came all that way for flint. Oh my gosh. I have a lot of patience as a gamer, but this is going to test a lot of people's patience. This is a game you play with your cell phone, and in one hand you hold down the control stick. That's really how... Wait, I can go that way? Hold on. I think that's how a lot of people will play this game. I'd be tempted if I wasn't sitting here talking to you. Lots of branching paths. You really can explore lots of different parts of the cavern, but I still have not found anything interesting yet. Except for one place we need to come back to in a couple of weeks. So that's a part of the instrument. So that's interesting. Wonder how slow the music is. Let's get rid of that. Ooh, where am I now? This kind of looks like where I was before. I cannot tell if this is where I was before. Anybody know? Oh, I'm not streaming live? I guess you can't help me yet. Okay, this is not where I was before. This is where I was. Well, this was where I was just a minute ago. It does remind me, this is a game you don't want to get lost in because, you know, when you get lost in a regular game and you get lost in a regular game, you can kind of go check, come back. This is like literally a 1 minute time commitment to walk across the screen. I wonder if he ever gets faster. Enter door. I really am totally lost. Everything looks the same. I mean, look at this. Everything kind of looks the same. You really... Sometimes I want to stop walking and just sit down to think. Let's just not do anything for a second and see what happens. He's not even blinking. Wow, the character is completely static. Let me see if I can get him to sit. See, the contrast of that is really bad. Accessibility, guys. It's hard to... I mean, I'm not colorblind. Idle walk. Quickly press A twice. Right stick? Oh, they're talking about the Joy-Con? Okay. Action, press A. Move objects, press A. Touch and hold. Idle walk, double tap. Oh, that's touch screen? Alright, so let's see. I'm trying to double tap A. Okay, I double tapped A and he's walking without me holding the stick. Let's see what happens. Oh, he stopped? Are you kidding me? I have lots of coal. I'm just gonna go through this door because it's right here. Okay, there's something here. Let's look over here. It looks like some paper on the floor. More coal. Sheet of paper will be useful for our studies. I wonder where it came from. Well, that repetitive. That was repeat dialogue. Pick up. I hope the king doesn't mind if I borrow one of his books. I have 5 books. So is this game really real time? I mean, look, I kind of see something on the floor over to the right, but it's probably coal, and I just don't feel like wasting the time to walk over there. Wait. This is a different... It looks just like the other room. It looks like there's something there, too. This is almost a game you might dare yourself to play. So now, see all the squares going around this, like, big border? I'm really curious to know... First of all, I'm curious to know, where's my inventory? I have all these things. Select and start do the same thing. And I'm not sure if they're showing up on the right. There's some things up there, but it's the same icons as before. This game has a feel of there is a reward to getting through this beginning part. But they are very intentionally making this beginning part almost excruciating. And I really hope that they're not shutting people out of a better experience. Because all of this walking is not an exciting thing. I don't even know why they show the arrows. I mean, obviously you have to go diagonal on the stairs. Oh my gosh. But, yeah. So what else can we talk about? What did you think of the Indie Direct today? I actually really liked it. I've seen Ollie Ollie before, and I don't think I was really interested in it, but for some reason, Ollie Ollie World looked really fun, and I actually want to go look at the old Ollie Ollie trailer. I know a lot of people really like Ollie Ollie, and it might actually get me to buy Ollie Ollie. But for some reason, Ollie... What a meaningless ascent. Oh my god. But Ollie Ollie World, for some reason, looked really cool. And then there was a game before it. I'm having trouble remembering the name of it, but it was the rhythm game that looked like a runner game. Just looked like Runner, Bit Trip, you know? And I love games like that. So I'm really interested to see that game and hear the soundtrack. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Fez being announced was kind of mind-blowing. Very interesting that it did not get a full trailer. It was part of a series of games, and they kind of showed it for a split second early on, and I was like, Fez! And then you had to like watch a whole bunch of games at once, and it was kind of announced at the end, and I was really excited for it. It's a game, I think it's only on Xbox, and it came out, I mean, probably at the tail end of the 360 era. I think at the tail end of the 360 era. So I don't even know if it's accessible on the Xbox or not. I've never looked into buying it on Xbox or PC or wherever it is. But having it on Switch is going to be fantastic. My wife is actually going to buy it. And I was super excited for that. And then they really sold you on this is the, you know, there's no more. Oh, I was here before. Oh, see, this is why the slowness is really killing it. They really sold you that there was going to be one more thing. They really hung that out. I was like, no way, we're not going to get one. And then Oxenfree 2 got announced. And I'm going to say, like, I'm super hyped for it. But I played Oxenfree, the first game. And that's a really fun game. That was the first game that I think I ever played where I said, this is the game. It's really all story and choosing dialogue branches. But it's only like 3 to 4 hours long. I remember when I finished it, I was like, oh, it does have some sequences where you do things. You tune radio dials and stuff like that. But you really do dictate the storyline. The dialogue branches really matter. And you can affect your relationships with other characters and make different things happen. So it's one of those games where you finish it. I am truly alone, yes. When you finish the game, you will be tempted to play it again. Now, I did not. I finished the game and then moved on to something else. But ever since I played it, I've been wanting to play it again so I can, like... you really want to see how you can affect the storyline. And, yeah. All right. Well, I think we've kind of seen what we're going to see here. Let's do something. How do we exit this game? I don't know how to exit this game. The cursor? Guys, I just want to save this game. Oh wait. No, hold on. I thought I did something there. See the little walking legs? Oh, can you tap somewhere and have them just walk there? Okay. So the Y button brings up this menu. Remember. Oh, you can remember a spot? What does that do? Oh, and then you can just walk there. Oh, interesting. So if you find that moldy spot, you can save it and then have him walk there. Interesting. Let me move over here real quick. And now let me go back here and walk there. Well, I guess we're on the same screen. Let me try going to the screen real quick. Well, what I want to do is save this game and then advance my clock and just see what happens. The lone guardian is patrolling the empty streets. So they want to remind you. But yeah, Oxenfree 2, very excited for it. I'm definitely going to play through the first game a good couple times before that one comes out. I'll wait till we get closer to that one coming out, but I'm very excited. Okay, so let's try this now. I'm going to here. I'm going to go to the menu. I'm going to say walk there. I will pay this place a visit. All right, and then you just sit around and don't do anything. Okay. So yeah, like if you want to go find that mold place again, you can just remember it and he'll just walk there. It's a little painful and you should have your cell phone on you. But that's cool at least. Now here's the problem. See, I've saved this area, but if I look at the picture and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15 spots I can save. Am I going to really remember that? That picture better be taken near something you know. Well, here's what we're going to do, because I don't know how to save this game. We're going to exit the menu. I'm just going to close it. Hope for the best. We go to System Settings. I don't usually change my time, because I'm not a time pirate. Date and time. Synchronize. All right, so let's go forward. Let's just go forward a month. Nice and easy. Let's see what happens. Let's just see if my game is saved. I don't even know. Wait. An unusual time jump. Click here to close. So wait, it says 369 days. Oh, wow. What place shall I visit today? So wow, it detected the unusual time jump, but it let me do it. Do I still have my other music piece? Okay, so I have 2. So it is auto-saving. I'm going to bet it just returns you here every time. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to save where you're walking. It's just saving every time you pick up something or do something. Let's close it again. And now let's just see what the normal experience of bringing it back up is. Wait. Oh. So it did bring me to the same spot. Okay, so it's doing some sort of save of the screen. Okay, let's do this now. You know what I'm going to do. Let's bring the time back to the current. Okay. And now let's see what happens if you go back in time. Now in Animal Crossing, it would just keep you where you are. So it had gone down to 369 days. Okay, so it does bring it back to 393. I feel like the hours and minutes are right. The days are wrong. It went down to 393. Huh. Well, I'm not really sure how time is, but I think that's good for our first look here. So, to summarize, the game is really putting you in a place. You have a 400-day wait. It is going to be long and boring. They're making your character walk very slow. He makes comments to that fact. You can read books while you wait. You have to find all the pieces to play music. You draw slowly. It's going for a theme. It doesn't even look like the guy is sleeping over here. He looks like a statue. But on the other hand, kind of intriguing to see what happens. Does time ever speed up? You know, how does this warping system with 15 warp points here make the game a little more suitable? Is it even possible to get the map in your head? I mean, I don't even think you could draw this map out. There's so many entry and exit points. It would be a hard map to draw. They're really trying to make it, I think, a confusing mess of navigation so that you can't plot it out. You can auto walk, but yeah. So, I don't know. I think this game is going to be interesting for some people. I could definitely see people playing this game despite the fact that they think their friends won't, just to see what you can discover. Nobody's going to be speedrunning this game today. So there's going to be things that you can probably discover that people won't be able to discover for a long time because it's such a big space and such a slow-moving game. So I'm kind of intrigued. I might give this a try. This is certainly not a game I'm going to play exclusively. But maybe like Animal Crossing, you throw in 20 minutes, maybe you try to find somewhere to go. And I think I take it back. I think you might want to draw a map. Because if you do take a little bit of time each day to try to find a new spot, that would be really handy to at least not waste your time navigating to the same places over and over again, especially after you've played it for a while. And there'd be a lot of repetition. So, anywho, I hope you enjoyed that first look. I hope you enjoyed talking with me while we walked. Once again, I am John Blanco, Dad's After Dark show. And this is the Nintendo Dad's Family first look of The Longing. Thanks for joining me.